Yo, thanks for popping in, guys. Getting started here shortly. Good evening, everybody. Good to have you guys in. Getting started here shortly. Alrighty, what's good, everybody? Hope you guys are okay. Hope nobody got too wrecked. Definitely some warning signs that we were talking about for the last couple streams of mine definitely played out. I mean, you know, we lose that. It's hard to find levels where if we dump to that point, we dump lower, right? That's always a tough call to make. You're like, man, is this some major structural support, or is this like a Mario Kart speed boost for the bears, right? And I think the June anchor served as one of those Mario Kart speed boosts for the bears today. I entered a short. I'm in a short right here. As we collapse down, I just marketed in to a very large 1x leverage short. I've got 40 grand on the line short because I do believe that we are making the tread down to the May anchor. If I'm wrong, that would definitely suck. But either way, like, my risk is in check, and you know, we know these things happen, right? We've done the back testing, we've done our research, and when you have a high confidence play, you want to hit it hard, like you mean it, you know. So I hit this hard like I meant it. You know what I'm saying? We fell under the June anchor, and so far it's doing okay. You know what I don't like is that my short got snagged on a CF spider line. Damn, crypto face with his spider lines. But you know, when I measure like this dump here from this point to this point, that is a 2.16%. So if we got that again, now if the spider line itself is like a Mario Kart speed boost to the for further downside, another 2% from there brings you down another leg. Yeah, I mean, it's possible that let's see here. Oh yeah, okay, so that wick was a 4% wick, right? So if we got like a 4% dump from the spider line again, it's right there, it's right down there to the May anchor. So I guess I'm just banking on the dump being like halfway done. I don't really think it's going to be more extreme than that. We are still in a pretty bullish structure. We're still over these anchors, still, you know, still looking okay. I saw a lot of crazy predictions today. Like, it definitely was a shock for the markets that we didn't just dumb pump up. It really screwed everyone up, man. So you got people calling for us dumping into the 40s. You got people calling it's the top of the entire bull market. You got all these crazy predictions now off of not even that big of a dump on Bitcoin. I mean, it was 5%, which in crypto is not that big. But the real shocker today, which I guess like you wouldn't, I mean, if Bitcoin dumps 5%, you would expect altcoins to bleed. It's just altcoins bleeding, you don't really like think it's gonna happen until you see it, bro. Because all their charts look strong, and then the bleed happens, and you're like, what the fuck, you know? Like, look at H bar. H bar was, yeah, it was in the gulag, but it was doing okay, man. It was holding in there, holding the higher low, and then ew, brother. Ethereum was I was just talking about this. I mean, I was wrong on Ethereum, right? I said Ethereum was doing everything we wanted to see to have a really good run. And then all of a sudden, you know, we even like dug back over. We collapsed down, but we came back over the all-time high anchor. It was looking strong again, and then all of a sudden, we just like knife down and just ignore everything, and we just dump all the way down here. That's crazy, bro. So a lot of this dumpage like was even, man, yeah, we just dumped down right to that anchor from that bottom, I guess. And if Bitcoin does have another 4% to dump, you know, it probably is going to come down to this anchor. Like this is the all-time bottom, or the recent all-time low bottom anchor for ETH. So if Bitcoin dumps again, we could expect ETH to come all the way down probably to this structural support. This is like some real support down here. You slap a VWAP on that low, you know, and that puts you, that gives you a $3,460 ETH if we did have to come down lower here. You know, I look at the money flow and look, we drained out and it just turned red. And so it is hard to say if Bitcoin is going to hold these levels and this was just a flush out and then we can continue. But, you know, if Bitcoin has a whole another 4% to dump, then at least here's a level on ETH that I think we should be looking at for the next week or so, just in case things get hairier. Solana had a rough, let me check Solana, man. Last time I checked Solana, it was just absolutely, I was even backing up Evan Aldo's long play, man. I was feeling bullish on Solana. We were over all the anchors in a bullish posture. It was looking good, bro. And then all of a sudden, BTC took that dip under the June anchor, and that was like, man, oh man. Absolute bleed. This is crazy, bro. I mean, you're talking, we're whipping out some crazy trend lines here. You know, that's like some, who knew it was going to hit that trend line? You know what I'm saying, dude? That's crazy, bro. holding all the anchors to now you're back in the gas chambers. I just hope that you guys are okay, man. I hope that that you guys were practicing risk management in all of this, whether you were long or whatever. I care about you guys because you know we're in here every day trying to figure this out. Just make sure that you have that staying power and like you're resilient to whatever happens in the markets. If that means that you got to work from a USD valuation because you don't want to be a value investor in this shit and you just want to trade off of a USDT amount, that's totally valid. There's different ways to approach these markets. You could be a value investor and hold, right? And I probably wouldn't recommend selling at a loss, right? But yeah, like another approach I've seen a lot of people take is just holding Tether, holding dollars, and just growing the account. Yes, you don't catch every pump, but you don't get bled dry. Another thing I want to talk about is just how bullish everyone else was. I have not been that bullish. You know, like I had all these reasons to be a bull-tard. And also I'm doing 100 push-ups a day until we hit 100K. So like you would think that I would just be shilling non-stop so I could be freed from my self-induced prison sentence. But, I mean, I've been realistic. I told you guys, like, June anchor, like, we usually get corrections down to the previous month's anchor. You know, things were looking divergent on the stream yesterday, and we were talking about it. What happened to the macro, man? Honestly, the weekly is still holding up for now. The 2-week, no red dot yet. Still hasn't lost the 60 line yet. The red dot on the monthly's been there, so, you know, whatever. There's nothing new there. It's just flat. One thing that definitely has my back is the daily chart, right? I mean, this is a pretty... It's like a weak standard bearish div where it's like a flat top, and yet the waves have clearly died off. Still fresh too on a daily chart. I got a nice big time frame backing up my short. VWAP just crossed. It certainly could flip bullish again, I suppose, but for now, for the time being, the RSI is aiming down. I got the dailies, got my back for now, so feeling okay about my short. So with this context, we want to go into the scalp time frames on Bitcoin and see what's going on, man. We got to do some surgery. So I slapped an anchor on the high that we dumped from, and this is a long ways to come up before we go bullish again. So we could trudge all the way up to either the June anchor again or the downtrend anchor, and then just dump it all over again. We also don't even have to go up there, but that would be where that would be a big short opportunity if we do have to go down to the May anchor. Now, what I'm currently seeing is we got a fresh intraday VWAP daily reset, and we're not really like mooning off of it. You know, the bulls get a chance to take the reins. Sometimes with dips like this, you get a knife to the upside and you rinse all the bears out, right? We're not really seeing that. We're seeing a continuation of the fight. Bulls have kind of been demoralized by this. It's a little tough, man. So yeah, and my short's not too far. I'm not really sitting in that much profit here. So I mean, I kind of want things to just simply go down. If we come up to these anchors, I'm kind of like at break even or like a little negative. And it's a pretty big position for me, so I kind of just want us to continue down, but the market doesn't give a shit about what I think or what we think. It's just going to do its thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Is this spider line going to hold, or you guys think it's going to go down to the May anchor? What do you guys think? Awareness says, bro, we good, FG? I'm glad you're good, man. I'm glad you guys are practicing risk management. Obviously, you guys are still here. But I definitely had some Titanic vibes. I'm like, man, if I pop on the live, Is anyone gonna be, like, is everyone alive out there? I feel like I'm the lifeboat man. Me and Jason Casper coming out on live today. You know, paddling our lifeboats, looking for any gropers in the water, any flopping gropers still groping for air. I hit a dead groper with my paddle. He's like, ugh. He like rolls over and like sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Catching up on the chat here. Insurance guy says all these pencil necks were so bullish. Man, I don't want to name any names because, man, I owe it to everyone who came before me who's doing what I'm doing. I owe a little bit of respect to all of them because without them, I wouldn't know what I know or behave the way I behave or act the way I act. I've learned from everybody that I've seen on YouTube, so whether it was what to do or what not to do. So, but yeah, it's like you got a lot of big YouTubers, a lot of, what in my opinion, a lot of fluff out there. Because they are so big, they want to just kind of go with the flow, go with the algorithm. They go for the clicks, the viewerships, all those things. So it does become a little more difficult to say the things that people don't want to hear, right? Whereas a small channel like me, or like Trader Geo's still pretty small too, he's not afraid to like be all super bearish and be all whatever, you know? So maybe that's the benefit of like smaller channels, is that they're not really out to impress people as much. But either way, man, you know, sometimes people get it wrong, sometimes people get it right. One thing I would say is that, you know, you don't want to just chalk it up to manipulation. There's very clear technical signs that we had to come down. And there's technical signs that we could even come down lower. There's a lot of May averages that we just simply were running from all last month. And it makes sense that we come down and test them. I mean, look how top heavy. If I removed all these anchors, this chart looks really top heavy. Like, what about this level, or that level, or this level, or all these levels? Look at all this, as Gio would call it, all the liquidity down here that went untested, right? So I don't necessarily think we have to come down and pierce all of these levels and rinse everybody out. But I definitely think that it is possible that we just retread back to like a rise, some sort of rising May average, perhaps a volume weighted average, maybe the VWAP. Who knows, man? But, you know, like, I put my money where my mouth is, and I think we're probably going to play around and then just dump down to the rising May anchor. And then since we have all these rising anchors along with us, right, that would be an amazing bounce point right there. And that looks quite healthy for the overall trend and then the narrative and where things are going. A couple people were saying 64K as well. Some sort of yeah, the naked point of control. That's such a disgusting term, bro. Naked point of control. I'll show you a naked point of control. Man, today with the burpees and the push-ups sucked, bro. I was actually up at 5 a.m. today. I set up my tripod out in my backyard and everything. I did my first burpee and I was like, hell nah, bro. I realized my active rest day yesterday when I was out hiking in the desert sun in the middle of the day, doing 200 push-ups with that GoPro on my head, like that was not active recovery. That was stone cold survival. So like this morning I woke up thinking I was gonna just jump into some burpees and I was like, oh hell no, bro. So I kicked my boots off, I naked point of controlled myself, and I was like, I'm gonna do this shit later. And so, man, it was sunset a couple hours ago. I set up the tripod again and I got through that shit, and the video is disgusting and boring and gross and fucked up, and I would not watch it or like it, but I got that work done. And so, man, Some days, I even ate sushi too. My sister came over and cleaned for me and brought me like a sushi bowl, and I ate that shit before the burpee, so it was like one of the toughest push-up days ever. And a tough day for the markets, man. Just overall a shit day. But here I am streaming. I got the push-ups in. I'm shorting. I'm here answering questions, and so I fucking crushed today. And I'm feeling accomplished, and I do feel good about myself. And yeah, so I'm just here spreading the positivity. Up or down should be good. You know, good and bad, it's whatever, bro. You gotta pick your pain, man. Awareness said, FG, remember when you said Caspi? Caspi? Caspa. Looking toppy. Yeah, man, how's Caspa doing? What happened to Caspa, bro? Oh no, I don't even want to look. Yup. Yup. And look, now we're at old support, old major support, the June, what is this, the June anchor? You slip under that, that was a level where you Mario Kart speed boosted to the downside. That's crazy, bro. I feel like a dinosaur just like looking for Bitcoin plays, when what I really should have done is, once Bitcoin slipped under the June anchor, gone into my favorite shit coins like Pepe and just shorted Pepe instead on like ultra high giga leverage with all my money. That's what I should have done. I should have just 80x'd my entire trading account as soon as Bitcoin slipped under the June anchor. I should have just 80x'd my entire trading account and just shorted the shit out of Pepe. Because it was a high confidence play. It was following our strategy. We believe in the anchors. I'm slowly figuring this out, guys. I'm figuring out the meta. I'm figuring out how to smash the matrix for the NickCipher community and for myself, but I'm learning. I'm machine learning, chat GPT, FloppingGroper. I'm trying to evolve into a Gyarados for you guys. I'm trying to not be a Magikarp anymore. So yeah. Oh yeah, I had a Twitter post that you guys really liked, man. I was just explaining my logic. And you know what's funny is like it only got 10 likes, but to me that's a big deal. So I mean, I shared outside of the VIP, like I shared my thoughts. You know, that we lost the June VWAP, we snagged on a spider line temporarily, but that we could probably tread as low as the May VWAP, the green line hovering around 66k. So I put it out there and I got 12 likes, and I only have 350 followers, so hell yeah, bro. Also, if you guys haven't, go ahead and follow my Twitter. And I've been trying to get verified, but Elon Musk hates me, bro. It's cause like the NickCipher account is verified, and so like I can't verify this one because like it's so weird, bro. How come I can't verify more than one account? And there's no one to call, and there's no like support. So maybe I'm just like stupid, but every time I try to verify my Twitter, it's just like a brick wall, man. And then I just give up and I'm like, ah, screw it. But let's see. How about this? If go ahead and, if you haven't, follow my Twitter, and everybody drop a comment on my last couple tweets, and we'll do a little giveaway. We'll do a $100 giveaway on the stream in about, let's do it in like 20 minutes or so. But yeah, go ahead and follow the Twitter, comment on like my TA and this push-up post here, and we'll do a little giveaway. So if you guys juice me, then I'll juice you. And let me drop the Discord link so we can do our thing here. Alright, so if you want to partake in the $100 giveaway, go ahead and join the Discord as a public agent. And send me a ticket with your Twitter handle. And then here's the link to my Twitter. And just go ahead and give me a little follow, juice me up, give me some comments, and I'll pick my favorite comment, and we'll do a $100 giveaway. And that'll make me feel good about, you know, it was a bloody day. Maybe I'll make someone's day, man. Maybe someone got wrecked or something, and I'll make their day and give them a little bonus. And depending on how that goes, we might do Instagram too. But yeah, man. So who are the winners today? So there was a couple winners. We got Filecoin, Rekt, Injective. Only a few projects survived the Titanic sinking. So why Filecoin, bro? Why Filecoin? Let me take a peek here, man. What's going on with Filecoin? Damn, maybe it's because Filecoin was already doing so shitty. That's, I guess that's what it was, man. Filecoin was already doing so shit that it only had room to the upside. Ugh. Now it's just like slamming at the top of this range where it's at. It doesn't even look that good, man. Slap a couple monthly anchors on this shit. Still having a bad quarter two. I mean, look, at the start of quarter two, we were way up here. Even with it performing, it's still way down here. What's up, GoldenEye? Good to see you in the chat. Man, Bear, Pig, good to see you guys. Yeah, I guess that's my reasoning for Filecoin performing well today, is it already giga dumped. So, like, yeah, I mean, and it did correct. It just rallied up because it's, like, already so fucked. What about Brett? Injective just overtook Brett. That's interesting. But yeah, let's look at Brett. So Brett did have, you know, Brett did have a shit day. We're hitting these upper volatility bands. We go sideways, but then it has a little bonus pump. We had a bonus pump on Brett. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, then we had a shite. It definitely shited itself, man. But I think Brett did well because it was already dumb pumping before the mayhem, right? And so it kind of absorbed it, and it's still doing green. But overall, it's looking money flow divergent. Little toppy on the daily. Meme coins really taking it hard, man. Meme coins really, I mean, some of the biggest losers today. Yeah, Brett, I think Brett might have to come down to like 13.6 cents or something. You know, kind of come back up to this old high. A lot of profit taking at these upper volatility bands from our VWAPs here. Yeah, I would not be surprised if this thing kind of whipped down and dug in a little bit. And yeah, some of our other meme coins, man, were some of the biggest losers, bro. Pepe just giving it all back, bro. Giving it all back. Big, monstrous 20% dump. Mega short opportunity. Rallying up pretty good, but, you know, depending on what Bitcoin does, this could get hairier. if we look at Pepe like on the macro, what about the weekly Pepe? I mean, Pepe on the weekly, not looking like a good buy. If you were a value investor, not a good time to buy some Pepe right now. It's just simply not. I mean, do you buy an asset when it's bearish divergent red dot on the weekly with a VWAP crossing down? Pepe has some work to do, man. I think Floki also had a really shite day. Floki's weekly hasn't peeled, and it hasn't peeled over yet. But how's the daily looking? You know, little bearish divergent, but we did get a correction. We're still holding over the all-time high anchors here, and an anchor from this low. Floki's actually holding up all right. What was this dump that we got? Definitely a big old dump, man. Losing that June anchor, and then boom. Where's the May anchor at on this bad boy? Oh, it's down here. Got you. So, you know, Floki kind of had a dump down to its May anchor. What about Pepe, man? Did Pepe dump down to its May anchor? This is like really important stuff, man. Because if the leapfrog played out on memes, then that would kind of indicate, I mean, look, wow. Wow. That's crazy, bro. Look at Pepe dumping. Look at Pepe's leapfrog play from the June anchor straight to the May anchor, and then giga pumping up from that point. Talk about, like, anchored VWAP heaven right there. God, what am I doing shorting Bitcoin, bro? I'm telling you guys, I should have 80x'd my entire trading account on Pepe with a target rate at the freaking last month's anchor. And that would have been my strategy, like, playing out. I would have been up 2,000%. I would have, like, I would be getting flooded with Twitter followers right now. Like, that's how much money I would have made. Christ, man. But, you know, what this tells me is that Pepe may have just finished its dump. This may have been like a meme coin dip. Buy the dip, stink bid. Meme coins would reward you for stink bidding, right? Oh, shit! You guys okay? God damn. I hope you guys didn't hit your head, man. Are you guys alright? Gosh. Alright, cool. The camera pans to, like, under my bed, and there's, like, dead bodies and shit under there. What's up, Dylan Waves? Good to see you, man. Good to have you in, man. Let me give you a wrench, big dog. Boom. Boom. I gave you a wrench, man. Love the videos, bro. I catch up on them every now and then. But, man, this is just some theory crafting, right? But meme coins dumped down to their May anchor already, so maybe they got their dump out of the way. The stink bids have been filled, and they may have found their bottom. Maybe. Because once you reach right back to the previous month's anchor, that May anchor, you don't really need to dig that much more structure unless there's something really abysmal coming for these markets. Unless you're in like unless we're about to enter something really gross in crypto or meme coins as a sector. This seems like all the dumpage that you need for things to go crazy again. So, meme coins have been kind of leading, right? Meme coins are definitely like the thing people are watching. Maybe they just get that hard work done, and then they're good. Whereas Bitcoin kind of moves slower. Bitcoin getting snagged on a spider line before hitting that May anchor down there. And if meme coins are leading and meme coins did hit their May anchors, maybe that's a sign that we do need to hit the May anchor on Bitcoin and dump another 4% over the weekend or next week or whatever. I'm not really sure of the timeline here. Like, this could just simply roll over and spike down again and really screw with people's heads. Or we could ride on this intraday. You know, we could come up to these the June anchor and that resistance there, and then do that play. So I'm not really sure of the time frame here, but to me, we do have some strong support down here at these levels if we did have to dump down there. Kamayu says, "What's up, brother? What do you think about Filecoin?" Man, I was just looking at Filecoin, and honestly, man, its chart overall on the macro was not... It held up against this recent dump because it was already in a bad position. Like, it looks nice and undervalued, and like, if you believe in the project, it's a good value buy. You know, you're under a lot of averages. You still have like a descending volume weighted average like bearing down on this, so like it could easily just like, you know, just really just be down here just doing this shit for a long time, because right now shorts are kind of empowered, and it takes a lot of attempts to get up to a resistance like this when it's sloped down like that. It's literally sloped down on you, influencing the price without even having to touch it. That being said, did Filecoin hit like some major support? So what I don't like is that Filecoin fell beneath major support, and now it's simply just at it. It's at that major support. This could be resistance. Right now, a lot of VWAPs are just simply over on top of Filecoin. So, it doesn't look inherently strong, like there's bullish anchors underneath it backing it up. It doesn't have much wind under its sails. It does have a nice curvature to it. I'll give it that. But, I mean, if you did want to risk a play like this and it shoots up, let's say you wanted to shoot up through the gulag, and you kind of like swing long this up to that resistance, that is a 20% play. So that is that is a nice move for you there on Filecoin. You just don't have much backup in terms of a volume weighted anchor standpoint. You do have a nice weekly green dot with the VWAP coming up. You're definitely buying the dip on Filecoin. Like, you're not buying momentum, you're not buying strength after a dip. You are doing the institutional dirty work by swing longing Filecoin at this level. It's not like the price is like up here, you know, and then we bounced on that support, and then we're aiming up, and the anchors are sloped up, and everything's just bullish, and like the cards are stacked in the bull's favor, and it's just looking strong. It's not like that. It's like we're underneath all these anchors, and it's fighting its way out of the underworld. But out of many altcoin charts, in terms of potential upside, if you believe in this project, that is a large amount of upside on the table there, 20% for a pump through that gulag. That's a very profitable gulag. Cassius, ooh, good to see you, Cassius. I'm Cassius has solidified himself in the NickCipher space as not only an artist, but like as a competent trader. He's got good style. He's networking. I freaking love this guy, Cassius QFA, man. So you know, it's been a while since I've done a trader spotlight, and you guys know, like, I interviewed Lord Cyborg as one of my first spotlights, and I love that interview with him. So I love interviewing artists because I believe that artists like enrich the space like a lot, man. Like, it's hard to get people to want to trade. It's hard to get people to want to pay attention to crypto, and so yeah, man, like having people like you in the space is huge. I just got a lot to say. You know, I got a lot to say about you, bro. And some questions to ask you. Like, we don't even have to get into it now, man, but I think the people would want to know a little bit more about you and some of the plays that you've been making with NickCipher. So we definitely should do a spotlight soon. Once your setup is ready, bro, just hit me up. But yeah, man, Cash has asked me a good question. Did I buy the dip on any alts, man? So I believe that, you know, looking in hindsight, my eyes have been focused on a Bitcoin short and monitoring it. But in hindsight, what I should have done is checked, you know, when Bitcoin fell below its June anchor, the blue line here, I should have not entered a Bitcoin short. I should have entered a Pepe short. And I should have just high leverage shorted this all the way down to the May anchor, and then I should have flipped long from there. I should have, it's called a stink bid. So I think what you did, Cassius, is you had stink bids placed on your favorite shitcoins, down at like some previous monthly averages or like some sort of major support. A stink bid is basically like a limit or a low limit order that you place where you're like, you have a high confidence where if it goes there, it's gonna just bounce up. But it's called a stink bid because sometimes it's a literal knife catch. Like, if it goes wrong, that shit stinks. It's a big shit bag, right? So I did not play stink bids, you know, waiting for some big crash or nothing. I didn't make any plays like that. But in hindsight, you know, looking at how all the dust has settled, it does seem to me like the meme coins have done their dumpage already, and they may be done dumping, whereas Bitcoin may continue its tread down to its May anchor. You can see that, like on Pepe, the May anchor is down here, the June anchor was right here. We already had that leapfrog play from the June anchor to the May anchor, and then we had some nice candle strength after that. So it's possible that Pepe has reached its bottom, and it just simply comes back up into its gulag, regardless of what Bitcoin does, or maybe not. But just an idea of mine, like your stink bids might actually play out, especially on your meme coins. Like if you look at Floki, you know, here's your May anchor, here's your June anchor, and it didn't quite go down to that May anchor, but it almost did. So you could pretty much say that, like, so the Floki also, I don't know, and out of all the coins to stink bid, it would be meme coins, right? They're designed. I feel like a meme coin would reward you for stink bidding it. You know what I mean? It's like it's designed for like degen trading, bro. And as for Brett, you know, Brett also dumped today, but it was just pumping so hard recently that like it kind of absorbed the dump. But I do think it needs to come down to like 13 cents. What other, let's see, look at Bonk. Did Bonk, okay, let me get rid of all these crazy drawings on Bonk, and then we'll go to the monthly. Play some monthly anchors. Let's see how that leapfrog play panned out. So, yeah, man, look, June anchor slips below that June anchor. Where do we go? We go to the May anchor, but oh my gosh, look at Bonk collapsing from its May anchor. Sheesh, man. Holy smokes. Where the hell did this dump to, man? At this point, I'm just like, I'll just go to some relevant low somewhere and like figure out what the hell happened. Maybe over here. Oh man. That would have been a hard one to stink bid, bro. See, here's the issue with stink bids. Is like, let's say you place a stink bid at this level right here, and then it just wicks down and it's like, it just ignored all structural support. Where the hell, man, where did we dump to, bro? On bonk. Was it this low here? Oh my god, man. Oh man. Damn, bonk dumped down to like its February lows. Volume weighted sentiment. Look how top heavy this chart is, bro. Oh my god, man. If there's like a meme coin bear market, dude, that shit's dumping like 70%, man. The money flow's dead, dude. The daily money flow's dead. Oh my god, look at bonk on the weekly, bro. That's like, I mean, that's the cleanest bear div ever. Shit, man. If there is a meme coin bear market, we're shorting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not just gonna like watch a meme coin bear market go on and not short that shit. We got NickCipher. I mean, look at this shit, bro. They're just meme coins. You're not supposed to love them. You're supposed to pump and dump them, man. You're supposed to leave them in the dumpster. You're not a community member, bro. There's only one community you're a part of. It's the NickCipher community, okay? We ain't got no coin. We ain't pumping and dumping on your asses, alright? We're coming out here trying to help you, motherfuckers. Whereas these meme coins, there is no CEO, bro. There's no community. It's a stupid JPEG of a stupid frog, and it's all going to zero one day. So, yeah, man. Look at this bonk weekly chart. Just absolutely getting, like, sexually assaulted by the waves here, bro. So, yeah, I'm not, like, that bullish on bonk. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Just, like, on the macro, you know? This is crazy how we didn't... Just be careful with the stink bids is all I'm gonna say. You wanna, 100x a ham sandwich all you want, bro. You know, if you have to go hungry and not go to Subway that day because you thought you could catch a bonk long or some shit at some anchor from 60 years ago, you know, that's fine, but, dude, yeah. Bonk definitely got the cucumbers in the ass. Yeah, it did, bro. Oh, man. This music is perfect, man. It's like PlayStation 2, Silent Hill, Titanic survivor, washed up on the beach, stone cold survival. Soul BTC getting shit on. Oh, what about the Shiba Inu? Oh no, the Shiba Inu. Where did we dump down to on the Shiba? Did we have a leapfrog play? Gosh, man, is this the range on Sheeb? Are we really dumping down to this like all-time low anchor here? Remember you guys I was saying like in the recent streams like we were ranging between these two anchors? Not anymore, man. Your trading range on SHIB is like this 40% range here. currently looking a little divergent. You know, in the short term, you do have waves coming up and price coming down on the 4 hour there. What about the daily? Money flow thin. The weekly is kind of like giving out. We lost the 60 line a while ago, and it's kind of given out. Okay, so let's check the leapfrog situation on sheet. Let's see here. Last 2 months, what happened? Oh, this is stupid, bro. This is stupid. So they just were like conjoined at the same spot. The June anchor here, and then the May anchor right back there. So we did, I mean, it fulfilled the leapfrog prophecy, but the prophecy was only like a 0.5% of profit. So the strategy didn't really work here, guys. I'm sorry about that. Let's look at Doge. We gotta cover these meme coins, man, because the stink bids are too powerful, bro. The meme coin narrative is too strong, and we gotta figure out what's going on with now that the dust has settled. So you see here, look. Once we lose the June anchor, boom, we go straight to that May anchor, and just like Bonk, this shit dumped below the May anchor. This is gnarly, bro. So where the hell did we dump down to? Now I gotta go fishing with VWAPs here and like figure out which all-time low we freaking came down to here. It wasn't that one. Doge is still kind of skirting on like some macro. Doge is actually holding up okay on like its lifetime of disappointments of bottoms of VWAPs. It's still hanging in there, you know, on this rising web of rising volume weighted averages. But yeah, you can see how we kind of, you know, we dumped down, we pretty much soft go to that area there. I'm curious what you guys think in the chat. Do you think that the meme coins as a whole, are they leading and have they reached their bottoms before the main coins? Or are these really fucked up charts the sign of like a meme coin bear market coming up? Are the stink bids gonna pay off? Or is this the start of something dastardly? Let me check the Twitter, man. Let me see how many of you guys commented. Ooh, we got 20 plus notifications. Thanks to anybody who's still in here after commented. Hell yeah, man. Make sure you guys join the Discord and open a ticket with your Twitter handle, and that should be good enough. There's the Discord. So if you commented, open a ticket in the Discord and just message me your Twitter handle. Gazgano says, ew. Julius is playing Leapfrog. Yes, that's my favorite game. If you guys noticed, every single day I jump up and down like a frog. I'm literally becoming Pepe the Frog. Luciano says, nice TA. Keep it going with the streams and push-ups and sweating to the point of control. The naked point of control. Oh yeah, man. Let's get FG verified. Who do I gotta call to get verified, bro? It won't let me, man. My phone won't let me. Dude, that was me when I started my push-up challenge, dude. Those were my reps, man. Just like seal, flopping and groping, bro. I was flopping and groping. Crypto Z, best TA in the biz. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one, man. Dude, I love Blue's Clues, man. This is like, that's crazy. Like, this guy used to be so old when I used to watch Blue's Clues, but this is clearly like a guy in his early 20s. Man, that's my goals right there, man. I'm trying to get a chin like that. Nice, man. I love it, man. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. My Twitter's I feel so far behind, man. I was not a Twitter pencil neck, man. Twitter was not my thing, you know? But I know that, like, when you get into this game, when you get into sharing what you're doing with people, you have to hit everything. You gotta be on Twitter, you gotta be on YouTube, you gotta be on Instagram, you gotta do all this shit. And it's, like, obnoxious, bro. That's my honest take on all this shit. You know? So, you know, the fact that you guys follow me on all these platforms, man, it means a lot to me. Alright, how about this? Luciano, I liked your comment, bro, because you made me chuckle. The naked point of control, bro. So, Luciano, I'm gonna give you $100, but I'm also going to go into the tickets here, and we're gonna do another $100. Damn, this music got super tense, bro. Alright, I don't see many tickets opened up. Where are you guys? You guys have like 30 seconds to open a ticket with your Twitter handle and drop a comment on the tweets. But Luciano, I got you, big dog. We're gonna do some eeny, meeny, miny, mo, man. No one does this shit like I do. Alright, that's it. I'm not gonna wait any longer. It's out of these 7 people here, or 8 people here, that I'm gonna choose a winner, okay? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. Hey, dude, SA Razor, man, I've seen you in here so many times, bro. You're the GOAT. Thank you for being such a good supporter, man. I got you on the $100. Drop your Bitcoin address. I will, as soon as this stream is over, I will send you $100 in Bitcoin. And where's Luciano at? Are you in here, Luciano? Let's see. Oh, there's Luciano. Got you. Alright. So, I was feeling generous, man. I just gave away $200, so I'm gonna give $100 to one of these guys. Let's do one more mini giveaway. How about this? If you guys go onto Instagram, this will be for $50. $50 total. Go to NickCipher on Instagram. Go to the very first post of me in Miami looking like a Chad, making money on my computer. And pump the likes, pump the comments, make it look like I paid for comments. Don't sound like ChatGPT though. And while you guys do that, we'll let that stew for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna choose a fresh comment for the 50 bucks, and I'm gonna close all these tickets here. Let me give you guys a link. Alright, there's a link to my Instagram, so you're going to go to this post. This is the post, the picture that I use in my live thumbnails. My buddy Kapil took this of me, man. He was a kid I went to high school with. When I was in the hospital for my fire accident, my boy came and visited me in the hospital. And what's strange is that this particular friend I had never hung out with at or after school or ever. We just knew of each other, and we thought, you know, I was chill with him, he was chill with me, but I was in the hospital first year of college, and out of the few people who came to visit me in the hospital, like, was my buddy Kapil. And so now he's in Miami, so every time I go to Miami, I always chill with my buddy, and he was kind enough to take this cool picture of me. But I love this picture because the caption also, it shows, like, when people go to my Instagram page, it shows what I'm really about, because really all I post is like push-ups and shit, but I want people to know that I'm out here to help people understand markets and make money, not just do a bunch of push-ups. So leave some fresh comments here, like this post, and I'll do a $50 giveaway here in a minute. And then let me repost the Discord again, just for anyone who's maybe new. What you're going to do is you're going to go into the Discord, open a support ticket, and drop your Instagram handle. And I will cross-reference and we'll pick a winner for the $50 giveaway. So that's 250 bucks today total that I'll be giving out, since it was a bloody day and I love my community. Here for you guys. And if you guys are curious about my VIP, I did call a short down to the May anchor, and I put out that I entered a big short today. I don't always call out trades. Usually I'll just post like my ideas on what Bitcoin or my favorite altcoins are doing. But I got about 100 traders in there, and we share our ideas, and it's like a little tight-knit community. The way that you join my VIP is we get on a phone call for 2 hours, and we do a consultation for like 1 to 2 hours. So I know who you are, I know your voice, and I know what you're about. And then I get you into the VIP during the call. So it's a $500 call. You get all the value up front. You ask me any questions you want me to answer. I get you a VWAP course, so I teach you everything I've learned about VWAPs this year. And I get you in that Discord for life. So it's $500 for the call, the VWAP course, and the Discord for life. Just send me an email in my description, the live description down below. NickCipherFG@gmail.com, and tell me a little bit about yourself, and we'll schedule a call. Thank you guys, Gano. Appreciate it, man. Let's hit a refresh here, man. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Dude, hell yeah, man. Something about Instagram, I don't know, there's pluses and minuses. Instagram is like better, but also worse than Twitter simultaneously. These comments are definitely better than the Twitter comments. You need to be on the live stream every night. Dude, I am, man. Every weekday, bro. You want me to come on weekends too, man? Hell yeah. Man, you guys are freaking awesome, man. I appreciate, I like doing it like this because You know, it's a good sign that you guys aren't up my ass on social media all the time. You're out there getting it, bro. You're out there crushing your own lives. You got your own man with the plan. That's what I want, man. So we'll come together on these streams and we'll get the most value as we can all together. But I'm not out here for likes, bro. I'm not out here for comments. I simply just want it to look nice when someone sees who I am. I want them to see that I've made an impact. So thanks for shilling. Jack in a crack. Who's this Chad? Dude, not gonna lie, man. Your name? Dude, Jeremy, bro. Jack in a crack. And look at his profile pic. Look at this fool, man. I'll protect his privacy. I'm not gonna creep on his page, but dude, I like that guy. We might have that may be the winner, bro. That may be the winner. Oh, dude. Yeah, Trench Runner is asking about the Roaring Kitty live. So I was obviously one of the 2 million viewers of that Roaring Kitty live. You know who he reminded me of, bro? He reminded me of someone familiar. He reminded me of CF, man. He's got the long hair, just like Crypto Face. Kind of trolling, right? Kind of like talking a lot and yapping. And kind of throwing off any big entities that are listening to him, you know. But I listened to the whole thing. He came out, said his spiel, and it sounded like he was bullish long term on GameStop still. He's a cool dude, man. I'm not gonna hate. Alright, let's pick a winner here out of these 4 tickets here. Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh shit. It's Ezra Razor again. I'm gonna spread the love a little bit. Let's go to the last one I did. Let's go to this one here. Hey, it's Anthony, dude. It's Anthony, man. Anthony T? The guy doing the push-ups with me, bro? Is that you, man? Is that you? This guy's doing the push-up challenge with me. Yeah, dude. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. This is who I want, dude. Yes, man. Alright. No one deserves this 50 bucks more than Anthony, man. He's actually doing the 100 push-ups and posting it with me. So, Anthony, I'm gonna send you the 50 bucks, bro. After the stream. Hell yeah, bro. Don't you love when shit just works out, man? So, alright, congrats to the winners. That was fun. If anyone's curious about getting NickCipher, the indicator I'm doing my analysis with, use code Lightning 15%. You get the whole package. You get any future indicators that we come out with. You get the tutorials, the risk calculator. Also, check out the merch. We're going to change our merch line next month, but this month we have the limited edition, limited time Platinum Peasies. Platinum Perry's going to be wearing this on his podcast. And I'm coming out with my own FloppingGroper merch line too, by the way. There's going to be burpee shirts. There's going to be flopping gropers, fish, AI-generated fish, all sorts of cool shit. So yeah, I'm putting my own shop out here soon for you guys, because some of you guys are in here every day with me, man, and maybe we could wear the same shirt together and get serious, man. Start making some money together and shit, wearing the same shirts. Damn. Look at the Dixie. Look at the dollar having that little false break. This is something that we were talking about just yesterday. I was talking about how the Dixie lost that major trend line, but how it could likely be a fake out. And I said, you know, if there's a crash down, then Bitcoin would moon. But if this is just a fake out, obviously that means like crypto's not going to do well. So it looks like the Dixie faked out here which is kind of, you know, these fake outs happen all the time, especially in, I see them on the S&P all the time. In strong uptrends, like you'll get a small little break of that trend line, because there's so many normies who will like long a trend line, right? And then they'll put the stop below it, and they're just really vulnerable to like a trend line breaking like this. So that's like an easy flush out. But yeah, it looks like it's faking out. So that's another reason for the crypto markets coming down. Julia Winces the orange car. Oh, you like my orange car? Let me see. Yeah, I got the Beamer wrapped. That's the Beamer right there. Instead of getting a Porsche, I was thinking about getting a Porsche. But instead, I just got the Beamer wrapped. There's me doing push-ups with the Beamer. Yeah, I love it, man. It makes me inspired to drive around, and I figured like the bull market's not over yet, so like, you know, why would I take so much profit when I could just get a nice cool wrap, a Bitcoin wrap, and just yeah. If anything, I should get a truck as my next car. I need the Beamer and just like a big black truck. I'll wait on the Porsche for now, man. Once I'm posting some mad psycho profits, then I will think about making big plays like that. But, you know, you gotta stay in your lane, bro. You don't want to take profits too early on shit. Let the glory come naturally. Enjoy the journey, man. Look at the Dixie bull divving out here. You actually see on the daily the waves trending up and the price coming down. This is a standard bull div. This is good for my shorts. This is good for my shorts. It's doing the opposite of what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's got a standard bear div. Dixie's got a standard bull div. Or, I think I just got standard bear, standard bull. How's the S&P doing? S&P currently dealing with a 65-minute textbook standard bear div. It's daily, potentially looking to pinch over with this decline in money flow. Quite the decline in money flow, pouring out potentially until, this is the daily chart, so we're bleeding out potentially until mid-June, or actually this is mid-July. Holy shit. I did put out a stream, you know, reasons June could suck. And I talked about, you know, how there's crypto events and Mt. Gox putting a bunch of Bitcoin on exchanges, and yeah, a lot of those crypto events in the summer, man, are typically bearish. Babster Loafman says, would CF dominate Kitty in a wrestling match? They literally look like different skins of the same character, so it would be like a mirror matchup, bro. They literally look like the same person to me. It's like, yeah, it's like you choose your fighter and it's the same fighter, just with a different skin unlocked. But CF doesn't have to do the fighting, man. CF's got me. I'm gonna be going to an MMA gym in Hollywood, Florida, and training with a coach that I met at UFC 299. This dude was sitting right behind me at UFC 299, and he knew Mike Perry, he knew Alex the Spartan, and he's currently training bare knuckle fighters. And this guy was like calling every move of every fight that went down at UFC 299 like perfectly, And at first I thought he was annoying. Then I turned around and I saw he was like an older guy, and he really knew what he was talking about. So like I actually was enjoying his commentary after like the first fight of listening to him. And then when I struck a conversation with him, I found out who he was. And this guy has apparently got an MMA gym in the same town that Kai Stewart is fighting in. So I'm gonna be knocking out multiple birds with one stone, doing push-ups with Kai Stewart, and sponsoring. FloppingGroper YouTube is gonna be on Kai Stewart's shit, and hopefully he remains undefeated. And yeah, I'll be getting some training in, so I'll be learning how to fight. And what else is there to talk about, man? That's pretty much it. I'm in a Bitcoin short all the way down to the May anchor. That's my hope. I'm gonna just be nursing this short. And unfortunately, it is the weekend now after tonight, so I won't be here for the next 2 days, but I will be in the VIP. But it was a good week overall. I think, you know, we had some good conversations. We had this big call, this big play under the June anchor that we were kind of waiting for, and it did play out. So I'm glad that we got the tough part out of the way, so now we can deal with the ramifications of what I believe was a pretty scripted move, right? You know, like, it is crazy how we know it's coming as a small YouTube channel community. We knew this move was coming, this drop from the June anchor, but nobody else really did, man. A lot of influencers were like very, very, very bullish. So feeling good about where we're at. It's always a concern of mine is like I want to come out, even though I'm consistent. Consistency's cool, but I want the time you spend with me to be valuable. But I think it has been valuable. So we're gonna keep this up, man. I think when I'm in Florida, I'll be taking a break from streaming, but I'll be streaming up until that point. So thanks for joining me this week, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.